Talking about religion, the previous time when we talked, you told me about an old religion in Azerbaijan.
Yeah.
I know it's not restricted to Azerbaijan, so you can talk about it, and then I will add on to it because it was super interesting for me. Like I read through it, and so you can give us a glimpse.
Okay, sure. Right now, Azerbaijan is we are very tolerant about the religion. We have Muslim community quite a
Mhm.
lot. It's like I think I don't know 60% or 70%, and we have also Christians, other religions, even some Buddhists. Like we have even Zoroastrians, which I will
Yes.
mention. And so about that old religion, which is called Zoroastrianism, it was way before that Muslim invasion came by to Persia and to Azerbaijan. So people were just they were believing to fire, or they had a temple set which was working with fire. And it's also considered that Zoroastrianism, I think it's not monotheistic, it's not like multiple gods. It can be a kind of mix of them because we don't have that much information. But we have a book from them which is called Avesta, and in that book there are some stuff that but still it's not well known that it's monotheistic or not. It looks like monotheistic. And what I know about that also,
Have you met someone?
is that religion?
Yeah.
Maybe I met, but we didn't talk about religion or so. But I'm sure there are some people in Persia, even in Azerbaijan, that are still believing.
Yeah, so when I was looking into it, first of all, the most interesting thing for me is it's super old. I think even precedes Judaism.
Yeah.
And all Abrahamic religion took something from it.
It was during, Achaemenid emperor.
Okay.
Did you hear it?
Oh no.
It was kind of current Persian Azerbaijan lands that empire was having.
Okay.
Before
Okay.
like BCE, like it was like 600 BCE or something like that. That empire was existing, and when they had kind of the Zoroastrianism, the same religion.
Okay, so Zoroastrianism is the oldest monotheistic religion in the world. At least it's believed to be.
Maybe, yeah.
And we can clearly see all Abrahamic religions took something from it. The idea of heaven and hell.
Yes.
And only one God exists, Ahura Mazda. And what was the devil? So there is one God and a devil.
Yeah, their prophet was Zoroaster. Yes, it was his name.
And also they believe in a prophet coming at the end of the times.
Yeah, all the time religions.
So it's very connected somehow with all Abrahamic religions. It's interesting, and I think it kind of got mixed up with Judaism somewhere along the way.
Yeah, why it's interesting that they're that connected. I would answer to that. Yeah, I'm not sure, but that's my idea. That all of that religions, starting from I don't know Zoroastrianism, the Anunnakis, let's say Judaism, Christianity, Muslim, they kind of copy pasted from each other. Like it was really copy paste, but they changed some stuff because it's in different society. Anyway, you have to change something, and if you want to build a new religion, anyway you have to change it. So all that books, they have same conception, same idea. Yeah, when we are dying, we are going to hell. If you are a good person, you are going to heaven. But I mean, in general, I'm not believer of religion. I could call myself, I don't know, agnostic or something like that. And it's just, humanity needed. There was a necessity for religions. Yes. I think there was a necessity to rule the people.
Yes.
In a good manner.
Yes.
But somehow, anyways, they are changing as well their direction.
Yeah.
Maybe it was perfect in the beginning, or maybe it wasn't. But still, right now, when we are taking a look into any religion, which there are 3,000 of them or branches, they all just kind of they are not in good state. And the idea, like, why humanity needs 3,000 religion, why we need that? Could you answer to that?
No, I think like you said, there was a necessity for the humanity to have certain set of rules. You have to live like this. You have to get married. You can only have a kid when you are married. So the religion
That's
passes
stuff, yeah.
on. So I do think a religion helped humanity
Yes.
in a lot of way.
Indeed.
But what we see now in the 21st century is just I don't know how to put it into words. I would say people take it too extreme, and people who believe it, they're more than welcome to believe it.
Yeah.
And I think the problem starts when someone who believes pushes their ideology to someone else's throat.
Mm-hmm.
So that I don't agree with. And
The thing is that it's all the religions, doesn't matter, all of them. They are built on one system. It's called a belief system.
mhm.
So it's just belief. So that is why you shouldn't get radical about it, extremist about it. Or I don't like also like some guy in Norway. I don't know, put the Quran on fire. Like,
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, that's another
shouldn't
type of
do that as well.
radicalism. Yeah.
It's another type of anger. I mean, they're just believing. Let them believe. But when it's going to radicality, yeah, that's the situation that it's fucked up. Because even when you see the terrorists and like some terrorists, even what happened in Russia lately, in that mall, there was a terror and 140 people died. All of these people were from Tajikistan and they were radically believers.
Mhm.
And somehow, I don't know, worm inside of their head, it makes them to do that. And they even did that in exchange for very small amount of
Yeah, money.
small amount of money. Like 140 people you killed, you 5 people, you killed 140 people, and just for nothing. Just for maybe ideologies that, yeah.
Exactly. So in that case, religion is really bad. It can be used as a tool to manipulate someone.
It is being
And I
used.
think one person had a kid
Yeah.
who was a terrorist. One person was just getting married. One person was very young. So regardless of age, it is being used to manipulate people into become extra radical.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Even it's not about extra radical, it's still being used just to manipulate people. Like how Iran is doing it. How they are manipulating 70 million people. It's
Yeah.
a religion.
Yeah, in India too, it is being used. I will not go into that
Yeah.
because if I say something about what's happening in India, it will be the cliche, as So I will not go into that now. But in India too, religion is being used as a tool to gain power and control.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think all over the world. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's the thing. What I believe. Okay, I will tell it just right away. I don't believe that all these prophets they were like what we call prophets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that. I think they were just manipulators, the biggest manipulators.
Okay.
Which made people believe into their religion. We can still, also we can still see, you knew Osho, yeah?
Yeah.
For example, he had different conception about the religion. Even he was
Yes.
telling that he's a playboy of rich people, like he was going for rich people, and his religion is for rich people.
Mm-hmm.
Because the poor people, it's not interesting for poor people. For his religion. Yeah. And we have seen also Raelians in France. Like it happened like 20, 30 years ago, which they were going nudist in their places, and they were kind of believing that, yeah, their prophet, which is called Rael, he was just telling that he contacted with the aliens, and the aliens said that you have to build a new religion and make people to believe in that, and you have to build the headquarters when we will come for when we will come. And that guy, he did it. He did it in France. It was a cult,
Yeah.
He did it in France, and later France banned him, and he went to escape to Canada, and he started his business over there. The point is, some people are still believing, and for them it's belief. So either you call it cult or belief, it's still people are going for it, and they are doing really crazy stuff. For example, he made his followers, to believe that they have to contribute 1% of their salary in order to build the headquarters for the aliens.
Yeah. Okay.
And people are contributing thing. Like even some people like did 10%, and this is monthly. This is subscription kind.
Yeah.
Imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. Like all the cult make people believe, and also I think recently I had personal experience, multiple times by Jehovah's Witnesses. I don't know if you came across them in Poland.
I heard about.
Yeah, so one day I was having in Plante in the park, having a coffee, eating some punchki, and I was walking, and one woman and a guy came up to me, tall guy. Just they were walking towards me.
These books they came?
No books,
Without
nothing. They came to me and said, "Hello, do you live in Krakow?" I said, "Yes, I live in Krakow." So I thought they are some tourists. They want some directions, what to do or where to
Yeah.
go. And they told me they are from Warsaw, and I said I will not talk to people from Warsaw because that's the rule, that's just being funny.
Yeah.
They said, no, we are very good people, we talk to everyone. I said, okay. And the guy said, I'm from UK, this is my wife, she's from Poland. And I was like, come to the point, what they want to see. And she asked me, on next month 20th Friday, are you free? I said, what is the purpose? She told me we are having a seminar on a historical person whose name is Jesus Christ.
Okay.
And at that moment I knew, okay, they are these so-called Jehovah's Witnesses. So I'm not interested. I'm not interested at all. I walked away, and then 2 weeks ago was again walking alone. So I don't know. I think part of me who watched a lot of cult documentaries want to think when they see my skin color when I'm walking alone, like an easy prey for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I want
They
to,
think that,
yeah, they feel like I'm lonely and want to be.
It's working same, with when you walk in the Rynek, Krakow, you can see that they are calling you to the strip.
Oh my
It's
God,
same
yes,
approach.
yes.
Like, oh, good. Come
Especially
here.
you're
kind of,
like
romantic.
one, two, few foreign guys walking. It's okay. In the beginning when I came, it was fun. The people are coming to me or coming to with my friends and asking. It was fun, but now it's super annoying. Even take different streets to avoid them.
Yeah.
So a couple of weeks ago again I came across them. It was very sunny weather. I was in a very good mood, so I thought, okay, let's have this conversation. And when they came up
Let's
to
talk
me,
about Jesus Christ.
yes, when they came up to me, I knew instantly. What are they? They told me, we're Jehovah's Witnesses. I said, okay, I know. I heard it's like a sect. I said, no, it's not a sect. We just believe in something else, but it's still Christianity. There was no clearance, but again, as I said, I was in a good mood, so I told them, can I ask you some questions? And I kept on asking them questions, and they told me that they believe Jehovah is the real God, and it's mentioned in Bible. And I asked them where it originated from. They said, no, it's all over the world, worldwide.
I think it originated from US. Or
yeah, exactly. So I kept on asking them, and they said 2-3 times, they said it's all over the world, all over Europe, Asia. And I gave them example. Okay, for example, Islam originated from Middle East, and Christianity, let's say, originated from Jerusalem. Judaism, similar story. Hinduism from India. So like that, where did it come from? And then they said, okay, if you ask like that, it comes from US. So yeah, it comes from US. It's a sect. I don't know. There's a lot of things like that.
Yeah, a lot, quite a lot. That's why I think all the people they need to start consider like to believe to what in general.
Believe in money.
Yeah, you can. In general, like if you take a look to the earth, the religion is very geographical. It is very geographical. It means that, okay, if you're born in Azerbaijan, like there is a 60% of possibilities that you will be Muslim. If you're born in India, other one. If you're born in Turkey, again, Muslim.
Yeah.
In Japan, you are atheist. How come? I mean, yes, that's because why? The governments, the powers are doing it, kind of. For some countries, it's different. It's just on people. Whatever they believe, it's up to them, which is very good. in Japan, I think it's the same. But like about Japan's what's different? They think much more intellectually, like logically. They are trying to find much more logical answers. What is behind this? And they don't agree it. They are not being believer. If most people are just would do that, just before blindly believing something, to investigate all other religions, all other religions like look-alike religions or whatever, or cults or something, I think they would come to some conclusion, like they would think twice. They would think twice, not like blindly just believing. There are for sure people that they are not blindly believing. They investigated, they had the research and everything, and yeah, it's their choice to believe, which
Yeah.
is okay.
I think it should be normal to ask questions. I
Yeah.
feel like all religious people are offended when we ask some questions. That's it. Like I don't see any problem in asking questions. Everything should be questioned, and I don't know, but I do believe religion is important because when we talk as we can think, we should be open-minded, free speaking. We are only thinking about a small circle. We get the privilege to be like that. There are a lot of people who are very poor and who have very hard living conditions. Their only peace of mind is religion, and when they believe there is someone looking after me, and if I live a proper life, there is an afterlife where I can live a better life. And when you are grieving, that's the only thing they can look up to. So I think in that sense religion is important.
Yeah, it is important, but that's the worst part, just to be in heaven, you are doing that. It means that you are faking. It's not you doing it. It's the religion that makes you to behave like that, just to be kind, or I don't know, to pray or do whatever. But it's not real you. The behind it, it's not you, and I cannot match it.
Yeah, I understand. I understand both sides. What I don't like is, again, like I said, someone who believes coming to me and criticizing me for maybe asking some questions, and they don't even know where I stand with my belief and what religion am I or anything, but they just bark at me for something that I cannot accept and I don't like. But yeah, if you want to believe, believe. There is, like everything else, there is good sides for religion, bad sides for religion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Still, again and again, I'm not trying to, to be radical against religions, no, but yeah, that's what it is right now. And the funniest point is, like, for all of them, for one of them, all other religions are wrong.
Yeah.
That's kind of, the points that you have to waken up, like, okay, which one is true?
Yeah.
Which one is true? There should be, okay, imagine that there is a religion, such kind of thing exists, but there should be one that we have. Why God is sending us 3,000 different religions? What's the point? Just to confuse us? Why God is not letting people in Africa not to survive? Why?
Yes. Not in many space you can even have this conversation. I'm sure there will be people listening to it and criticizing.
They would even kill you. Really? No, they would even kill you.
Yeah, I know. I mean, certain, if you talk
right
about...
now I'm afraid talking about religious people.
No, like...
Jamie, sorry also.
Yes, our Jamie is very religious. Yeah. But yeah, like, I wouldn't say live and let live because it's simple and easy. But do good deeds.
Yeah, it should come from inside, what you are doing, not just because you are afraid.
Just be humble.
Yeah.
Have a morality for yourself. Don't hurt anyone unless it's super needed.
Yes, exactly.
And generally, like that's it. I don't know. It's like you said about Azerbaijan, I can talk until night about this thing. So let's go back to Azerbaijan. We talked about the tourism.
Yeah.
But good side of tourism. And you once mentioned to me there are some bad sides to this tourism. And I remember slightly about some birds going extinct. So elaborate on it.
Yeah, I've seen it happened like to me like a few weeks ago. Actually, I've seen on the news that some Arabs came to Azerbaijan and they just wanted to hunt some species of birds, and they hunted it, which is that species were extinct, and they hunted it, and later they paid a penalty for every bird. I don't know, for every bird, I don't know, 3,000, 4,000 zloty or something, and yeah, topic closed. It means that yeah, you can hunt anywhere you want. Like, but you have to pay for it.
And
That's
what
I
what
didn't
bird
like.
is it?
Sorry.
The bird's name?
Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember. But
That's
it's
okay.
very
Jamie
rare
will
one.
pull it up.
Yeah,
Uh, and it's going extinct.
it's going to extinct. That's why there is a penalty for it. You shouldn't shoot them.
And
You
what they
shouldn't
do
hunt
it
them.
after that? Eat it?
They don't care. Maybe yeah. I think yes, they are eating it, or they can also.
Asian crane.
And show us the photo.
I don't remember photo as well. Because there are a lot of different kinds of species.
Okay.
But yeah,
Anyway.
I can show you later on the link.
Yeah. Oh my god. I hope it at least tasty.
Yeah, you
No
know,
kidding.
Arabs they think that also like they have conception that yeah they are wealthy and they can do whatever they want. For
Some
sure,
not generalizing, but
think-
some part,
yeah,
some
I think,
people.
yeah, the government didn't let them to do that like officially or openly, but somehow they did it. And but later on the penalty is like just yeah pay the money, and the money for them is nothing.
Okay.
That's the crucial point of that topic.
Yeah. Talking about tourism and Arabs. Okay, first of all, disclaimer, I don't know if it's fake news or misinformation, so let me state that.
Mhm.
Yeah, like this. There's only 200 around.
Oh, really? Oh my god.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, anyway, so once one of my friend who is from France told me a story. It's about a French influencer, Instagram or TikTok, whatever. I told you this already, but let me do it again. So there is some sheikhs, people who are extra rich. They pay for the influencer to come to Dubai. They will have their own private jet. They will get to shop what they want. I don't know if they end up in some sexual things. I have no idea.
Sometimes
But
they are, I
maybe,
guess,
yeah. And it's also considered as like, promotion for Dubai or their business, goodwill, whatever. So this story, this girl came to, actually, I'm not even sure this was UAE, but for the sake of the story, let's say it was UAE. She came, she had her own private jet, her own private car. She was with him for a few days. And I know she was asked to have sex with the camel
Oh.
for money. And then she released a video crying about it.
Camel?
Camel, yeah. I don't even know how the process will look like. I don't want to think about it.
I mean, they have money. They able to build some infrastructure for that. Maybe I don't know, but yeah,
The question is if she used protection, but no, it's kidding.
that's so sadist.
That's so, yeah, exactly.
Why?
Yeah. And again, I don't know if it's a fake
What you are
news.
getting
It's
out
just a
of it?
source from my friend. So, yeah. But there has to be something in it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard also about the second Yelizaveta. She was the queen of Tsar, like Russian.
Mm-hmm.
She also, I think, I heard, I don't know, that she had sex with a horse. But she did. She liked it. She was doing it just, and yeah. Okay, let's not sexual topics too much.
Yes. So, tourism, dark side of tourism. But what do you think about like the dark side of tourism? Because it also consists of, let's say, for example, ruins of Titanic.
Mm-hmm.
People
Yeah,
visit there very recently. People died.
5 or 4.
Yeah, 4 of them died in what, less than millisecond. They didn't even
Yes,
know
yes.
they have died.
Which
There
is
was-
a very good test. Actually.
Yeah, which is
if I would like
interesting.
to die, also I wouldn't like to feel it. Like
Go
oh,
visit
it
Titanic.
happened, yeah. Just
So it
come.
should be a suicide company from Switzerland. You can
Yeah.
visit Titanic and die there. And also, I would say Chernobyl. I myself wanted to visit Chernobyl just before the war. But what do you think? Do you think it's good, it's bad, or it's just nothing? It's just a normal thing.
I mean, about the Titanic, I would say it was the fault of that company. They should have built better machine for that, and it was their fault. But if you come to the point that that's very expensive to travel there, and not all the people are being able to travel because it costed like
Yeah,
250,000
fortune.
rands, like something
Yeah,
like that. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, if you have money, just go for it. You can do it. I would be. I mean, I'm okay with it.
yeah.
Yeah, and about Chernobyl as well. You can get some radiation, yes, but
Pay for
still,
it.
yeah, if you want it, you can. Yeah.
Yeah. And about this Titanic incident, I read in Reddit forum conspiracy about it that they might have faked their death because
Oh,
all of them who were on board were super rich people, like multimillionaires.
yeah.
So, what best way to erase your identity than letting the world know you have died in a very bad accident and it goes viral in international media?
But later they won't be able to be themselves. I mean, yeah, they can
I
still
mean,
change
maybe they
their name
want
and
to, yeah.
everything, plastic surgery even.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so music. You like guitar, you like piano. You introduced me to a lot of good music. I last time when we met at place, um, after you left, I think I told someone that it's really important to have a friend like who's a musician or who is into music because you came. For example, there was one music video about the guy from UK who's doing hip hop kind of
Uh-huh.
mixed storytelling. So I would never come across that
Such a video.
such a thing myself, but it was very good and very interesting.
Oh, not all the like. I showed it like to my couple of my friends, and some of them were like, "What the hell? Like, it's not even music." But
Yeah, I mean, I would agree. It's not music, but it's something different.
it
It's
is, yeah.
yeah, it's like a hybrid of I would say storytelling,
Yeah.
music, and he's very sarcastic in that video.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
liked it. I liked watching and listening to it.
Yeah, I think we are not that, in general, like humanity. Sometimes they are not open with the new stuff.
Yeah, of
And
course.
yeah, which is normal, which is very normal because from the beginning of the music, how it started, last time I also mentioned it, I guess, it started with rocks and stones, the rhyme
Mm-hmm.
in the humankind. We didn't have any tools, any other, nothing. We just had stones. And with that stones, we tried to feel the rhyme and, I don't know, to play with it, dance with that rhyme. And how it evaluated from that time till now, it's so big, and still it's evaluating how everything is on the world, like it's like improving music as well. And
Yeah.
there has to be all the time, I think, yeah, that kind of there will be
Yeah.
new types of stuff.
Yeah, of course. It has to evolve
It
by
has to.
time. Something new has to come out
Yeah.
of it. And it's very interesting music and the connection between brain because I think it's even used for so many therapy sessions. Music is considered and it can control your brain. I remember when I was a teenager listening to some breakup songs, even I didn't even have a girlfriend
Yeah.
in my life and feeling
That's
sad
why
about
it is
it.
haram in Muslim. Music is haram.
Yeah, exactly, because it gives you bad feelings
Yeah.
when you listen to a breakup song and where you have an imaginary girlfriend.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree. It should be haram. Yeah.
Maybe we should ban
Yeah.
music.
Yeah. You should do an intro to this podcast when it has some, traction, let's say.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there is some dark side to the music industry, like I have read about.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's also very complicated industry, I think, and there are also some powers are playing there. Uh, it's quite much, and in order to achieve something, sometimes I think you have to do something that you don't want. I've heard that news, I don't know, from Usher that Justin Bieber stuff and everything. Did you hear that?
No.
There was about like it wasn't Usher itself, but it was a Diddy. I think he was trying to molest or something like
Ah,
that.
Didi, I
Yeah,
heard. Yeah, he had a party. There was,
I think he was also very related with that Epstein and
yeah. So
kind
it
of
was
people
sounds like it. And he
Yeah.
had camera all over his house, so it
Yeah.
means everything is recorded.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
whoever.
He could threaten them later
Yeah.
on with that videos, which is yeah. That's why it's sometimes it's disgusting. I mean the people which is in that industry, but not it's not for all the people for sure. But yeah, there are some dark sides like that.
Yeah, I think especially like, I mean, maybe not now in hip hop. It was very bloody in the beginning. Like, we can think about Tupac and how he was killed. I think hip hop has a dark side.
It's about the race, It's not only about people are fighting with each other. It's mostly about the labels. They are fighting each other, and
Yeah.
they could do a lot of stuff for other labels, singer, not to achieve what they
Yeah.
want. Yeah, which is I don't know. I think it's just about the competition, yes, but it's ugly in general.
Yeah, but I like the beef in hip hop. Like beef, like when two artists diss each other, and then they have. I think recently there was a Kendrick Lamar diss by Drake.
Yeah,
and vice versa. I don't know. I don't listen to the.
Tupac's company. It's called company or Tupac's descendants or someone. They sued already Drake for using Tupac's voice created with AI.
AI, okay, I
see.
see.
That kind of stuff is a lot, and
Yeah.
you are kind of you shouldn't use any of that stuff, or either way you will be sued or in danger or something. I don't know. It's crazy.
AI is scary. Like I am all for AI. Like you said, humans have a tendency to block anything that's evolving and say, it's bad. Everything is bad. But AI with music or art in general is very scary. In YouTube shorts, you can find a page. After post processing, I will put the video here. It's a Joe Rogan clip, and it's saying, I heard yesterday there's this dog which turns into a man. So there is him talking, his voice, exactly his voice. There's no way you could differentiate it, but it's AI. His voice is being modulated by AI because what he have 10,000 hours of his voice on the internet, and that's very scary.
Yeah, they could interpret like as anyone else.
Yeah.
That's the scary part.
Do you think it will affect music, like musicians?
Music and musicians. Some musicians already they are writing their lyrics using AI tools. Yeah, it affects in any way, in any means, even about the beats, creating the beats and modulating them, and about the editing the voice or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure about that, but I'm sure that there are some tools that you can create your content, like lyrics, with that AI tools.
I don't know how it will work, because at least for me, if I want to connect with the music, there should be something in it. For example, if you take Eminem, like his songs, let's say Mockingbird or Not Afraid, like it comes from him, it comes from his life.
Yes,
what he went through.
You are kind of in that tools. You have to give a kind of prompt, and you have to write like what you want to have, and it's kind of giving you, I don't know, some examples. And it's still in order to successful such a music, that musician should have like some experience or talented, that he or she could take that content which is AI created and use it in his music. It's about, I think, talent. Not all the people would be able to do that.
Okay, so you think it will also be helpful?
It will be helpful, yeah. It is helpful, yeah.
Interesting.
For musicians, yeah.
Okay, interesting.
For the listener, it's kind of tricky.
Tricked. But I think for everything, like AI will be integrated. We already started seeing it. being slowly integrated to our life. For example, all the social media applications we use, AI is
Yeah.
already there. I think in the new WhatsApp update,
We are
there is
getting more
AI.
lazy, you know. We like to automate everything. Yeah. And I think, yeah, in one hand, it's good.
Yeah, it's good because in the birth of internet, everyone was scared. Like
Yeah.
many people will lose job. It put humans a lot forward. We are where we are now because of internet. I'm not saying internet did everything, but all the progress we made in technology, internet is a big part of it.
Yeah.
Same with personal computers. A computer
It's
in
about just machinery, you know.
yeah.
Machinery evolved, and is still evolving, and right now we are at this point.
Yeah, I think we just have to wait and see. Like, there's no easy way to predict what AI will do. Like, everyone can say it will take jobs, but same happened with internet, same happened with computers, same happened with industrialization.
Yeah.
But all of these things helped us to go forward. So with AI, we have to be patient and see.
I've seen a video recently. It was in some airport, some European country, I guess, and there was a robot that it was loading the baggages from
Uh-huh.
one point to another. And after they used it, like after 18 hours of usage, it just died over there, like collapsed. Yeah, I mean sometimes this stuff also happening, but in general, it's helping people. And how it helps? Why we shouldn't do all the time physical job?
Mhm.
Sometimes I think that we can focus on another stuff.
Yeah,
We can create
exactly.
some other stuff, and in that manner, it helps. Also, for the people who will be losing their jobs for the AI improvement, I think they will find a job, but they need to improve their skills in some field, or it can be even related with AI. It doesn't mean that okay, if AI will take over everything. No, it cannot happen.
It cannot happen. Like, I don't think, okay, I might be wrong, but I want to believe and I tend to believe AI cannot be creative as a human being.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But in some points, it's clever than us.
It can be because it's have accumulative IQ better than
Yeah, yeah.
us. It takes, I don't know. Let's wait and see what it will do to us.
Maybe we won't see it. Even.
Maybe it
be
will kill
far.
us. Yeah, maybe it will kill us in the sleep. We all
Not like that. Maybe we will die and later something will happen. Who knows?
I don't know. Okay. If we don't die in coming months and coming years, I think we will be able to see it because the progress. So just
Yeah, it's
imagine
very
ChatGPT
improving.
came out 2 years ago or 1 year ago, 1 year ago,
Yeah.
and 1.5 year ago, and now we have ChatGPT 4, which is a lot
Yeah.
more better than. So the updation or the scale of it getting improved is super fast.
Mhm.
So we
Yeah.
see day by day something
Yeah.
is changing. There is some new
And there are a lot of
product
people,
coming.
much more people are being involved with AI.
Yeah, like, I mean, I use ChatGPT almost every day.
Yeah.
Something up to an extent where for my internet browsing,
Mhm.
sometimes I prefer ChatGPT because it gives me answers right away. But it is wrong too. Like, I have played with it and got some crazy answers for what I want.
sometimes
Like,
you can get-
which
and
dictator would you
sometimes
choose?
When I'm talking with that tool, he or she is being confused. Like, I don't understand your question. I don't understand your question, and it happens a lot. I'm trying to mention, like, to give everything which I can to make her understand, but sometimes it cannot just find an answer.
Yeah. Listen, Elhan, thanks a lot for doing this and
Sure.
coming here. And you can also tell listeners about your YouTube page and the music is coming
you
out.
can put it here, link where?
Yeah, here.
It can be
Yeah,
here.
it can be here. Yes.
And we'll put the link here. You can listen.
Also in the
if you want.
description.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, there's a new song coming out.
Yeah,
Do
the
you have a
song is
date?
coming up. I think maybe yes. We will release it. Maybe.
Okay. I was privileged to hear it before the release.
Thank you.
So, great work by you and your friend.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
thanks a lot.
And thanks for inviting me, having me here today. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Nice talk to you.
See you.
See you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Tutulmayan sözler, yine aynı saflar. Bundan sonra